Okay, joined by Willie Maher, the Cuala manager, looking ahead to the county final. It is county final week, Willie. It's the Dublin Senior A Hurling Final on Sunday against Ballyboden St Endas. How are preparations going for you so far?
Yeah, very well. Delighted to be there, delighted to be in the final, and massive task ahead of us to play a very, very good Ballyboden team. So yeah, really excited.
In terms of injuries and anything like that, any issues in the camp at the moment?
No, I think everyone's okay. We'll announce our team as usual on Friday night, so we'll take it from there. But everyone's good, everyone's in great form, and as you can imagine, after the summer we had to be hurling a county final, everyone's just free and delighted to be doing it.
It's been, like if I say, a very, very strange year. I guess that's been something that everybody has felt. For your own point of view as well, coming into this season, how did you feel you were coming into the championship back in July? You had a poor start. We've spoken about this before about how some people questioned you. How do you feel you've done since then, I guess? And what happened? What was going on behind the scenes to get you to where you are now, where you're in the county final?
Yeah, I think we're preparing for, I suppose, knockout hurling, the quarter final. That's what we're preparing for, and that's what ultimately came to pass when we played Bridges and played very, very well. Lucan were a formidable opponent in the semi-final, and getting ready for them, I suppose, was a big ask again, as well. So I suppose we really did focus on quarter-final, semi-final if we could get there, and now ultimately we're in the final. So yeah, our preparation was built towards that, and I think look, we were qualified after 2 matches for the quarter-final, so we knew we were there. So ultimately we were just getting ready for that quarter-final and played well there. So yeah, so it's looking at Boden's run through the championship from day one when it was, I suppose, live on TV. The whole country saw Kilmacud playing very, very well against them, and they were on the wrong end of that. So I knew that there'd be a sting in them, and ultimately there was come quarter-final, semi-final, and that's it.
Just like Ballyboden St Endas, Cuala are a dual club, and they are in a football action at the weekend. They're into the Dublin Senior 2 football final in just a week after the hurling final. How do you manage to juggle the dual players to have them fit and ready for yourself and for obviously the footballers as well? It seems to work well here in the club.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I suppose it's not easy to go week in, week out for hurling football, particularly at a very, very high level, which we're operating at. So I think it's very player-led. Players, I suppose, ultimately dictate where and what sessions they can do, and I suppose I trust them to deliver on the day, and they always do. So it's a trust thing, but it's very, very player-led, and the responsibility is back with the player.
In terms of experience, both teams are hugely experienced going into this game. I guess the two kings of Dublin hurling over the past maybe 15 years or so, Ballyboden St Endas obviously having that great run at the start of the decade, maybe in yourselves at the end as well. How important will it be to have that experience heading into this game on Sunday, into a county final, which again is a pressurised situation?
Yeah, I think so. I think, look, they're very well versed in winning finals. I think their last 7 finals, they won the 7 of them, so they're very, very competitive, and when they get to the latter end of the championship, they're ultimately successful in those 7 finals. So Cuala have been the same. We're our last 4 finals, we won our last 4 finals, so this is a battle to go, I think 8 in the Roll of Honour, so both clubs are on 7, so there's a lot riding on this, and I think both clubs will be ready. So we're in a very fortunate position as regards with the players that we have. They've been very, very successful through, as I said, that hard work, and ultimately when the pressure comes on, they're able to deal with it. So I'm expecting nothing else on Sunday from our guys, that the pressure will come on at a stage, and to answer the call.
Yeah, it seems crazy at this stage. I mean, if you look back maybe 5 years ago, that Cuala would be in this position now where they are going for yet another county title. It says a lot about the club here that you have, that you're again competing at the football level, but also doing so well at hurling over the past few years, and especially even since you came in last year and this year as well.
Yeah, look, I suppose I took up the baton from before, and we were fortunate to win the county final through a lot of hard work last year. So that work has continued with a lot of younger players in the team this year, which is I suppose a change from other years. So we're delighted with that. We're delighted with the young fellas coming in, but there's a core of experienced players there that are driving this from the start, and we're delighted to have them. We're very proud of them, and we want to continue that on Sunday.
We've been told this week that there'll be limited fans allowed in the ground for the county final on Sunday, but still nothing like we've come to expect over the past few years at senior hurling or senior football finals because of the COVID situation. How has that affected the players and yourselves? Has it affected you at all in terms of playing in that situation, playing in that environment where you don't have the cheers when there's a goal or the cheers when there's a good tackle? Does that affect the players at all?
I think it's more the GA as a community-based organisation. As you can see around here talking today, the amount of people with hurleys and people walking around, hurling is a big part of life here now. So it's for those people that were very disappointed that they can't attend the matches, family, friends, supporters, and and there are many. So it's very difficult on them not to be able to support their son. Equally for their sons to be playing on Sunday, or brothers, or it's a difficult situation. I think we spoke a lot about it in the week leading into the Lucan match, and the great support we had, although they weren't in the stand, and we harnessed that, and ultimately when the pressure came on, our players responded in a very, very positive way. So to answer your question, it's very difficult, but look, this summer has been very difficult for everybody, and I think sport pales into insignificance when you see the hardships that have come to this community and others around Ireland. So we're just delighted to be playing hurling, and that's it.
I mentioned already the footballers, the Cuala footballers are in action the week after. I didn't mention the Senior B hurlers as well. They're also in action in the county final on Sunday. It shows the strength of hurling here in the community that you have two teams competing for senior honours on Sunday as well.
Yeah, look, all the guys trained together, the A and the B team, and they've had some fantastic results as well. So we're very proud of them, and we've two jobs to do on Sunday, and that's ultimately what we're heading to Barnhill Park to do.
In the Senior A final, finally, it is Ballyboden St Endas. What sort of challenge can you expect from them? You know them very well, they know you very well. What can you expect from them on Sunday?
Sure, look, I think it's going to be a very competitive game of hurling. It's not going to be for the faint-hearted. The levels of experience both teams know what is required to win, and I think it'll be, as I said, it'll be fireworks at 4:30 on Sunday, and we're just looking forward to that. We're delighted to be there, and we're really looking forward to it as a group with, as I said, the summer we've put down.